Okay, so our first chapter is about internet basics. So we all know about internet. What is the internet? Internet actually is a collection of computers, lots of computers and mobile phones which are all connected to each other. That we can say that it is a internet. Also, it is known as international network. So before knowing what is internet, we should know about what is network. We constantly we use this term network. We don't have network in our phone. The network is very slow, the network is very fast. So what is actually this network? Any multiple things connected together and enhancing reach form a network. Example: network of roads, network of rail, and networks of computers around the globe, and internet. These are all network. So all the roads of different city, when they are connected, we can say it's a network of roads. In the same way, railway lines which is spread across the country, it is known as a network of rail. And the same way, when all the computers are connected around the globe, we can say that it is a network, or and also it is known as a internet. Then internet and its component. Internet is a computer-based worldwide information network. It can be assumed as an example of WAN, wide area network. The internet is composed of large thousands of smaller interconnected network. So right now you are using mobile phone, and all the students, all the 100 students, they are all connected to this group. So we can say that uh, we are all part of internet. Every mobile phone is a form of a computer. So we are all connected through this internet, and also we are part of this internet. And internet is example of wide area network. I hope you remembered in class, I think in class 8, and also last year you have got, there are different types of network: LAN, WAN, and MAN. So internet is part of WAN, wide area network. Then why World Wide Web, WWW. The World Wide Web is a set of programs, standards, and protocols that allow the multimedia and hypertext file to be created, displayed, and liked on the internet. So www, you can say that all the pages that we see, all the web pages, and also multimedia, that is pictures, videos, or audio file, then all the links which connect from one file to another file, as a whole, these are all known as World Wide Web. Okay, they are all created and they are all displayed and liked over on the internet. But www and internet, they are not same. Both are different. www, World Wide Web, is just a part of internet. As a whole, it is not internet. A large part of the internet is World Wide Web. This made up of websites that have one or more pages. So if there is a website, and obviously that website will have a page, more than one pages. So many websites as a whole, it is known as World Wide Web. World Wide Web was first termed by Tim Berners-Lee in 1989, and www became a reality with invention of HTML and text browser in 1990. Okay, so in World Wide Web, which is a part of internet also has forums. So what is forums? Forums where people can seek help and advice about a topic, about a particular topic. If you want to know about that topic, then you can join some forums. We can, if you have knowledge about that particular topic, what you can do, you can help people by answering their questions, or if you have any question, you can put your questions on that forums, and people who are associated with that forum, they can help you by answering. Next, research database used by universities and large companies. So there, you know about PhD students who do research and all. So these students, they use this database for their research work. Even in other countries, foreign countries, there are universities who does some research work, and all the database of those university are actually connected. Means one data means one server is connected by all the universities. Then Usenet. Usenet is also a discussion group about a specific subject, from the latest boy band to favorite pets. So if you have any particular topic, if you have any favorite, suppose you love some band, so that particular band will have a group where they will discuss about their upcoming events, maybe latest music release. So those type of discussion websites are known as a Usenet. And last, email and instant messaging system. Email, all of you know about email. About email we will be discussing later in this chapter. And instant messaging system, so this WhatsApp is also a kind of instant messaging system. Also in you can say Facebook Messenger, or through Instagram also we can message now. So these are all instant messaging system. There are certain terms used in internet. While using internet, there are certain terms mostly used. So let's see one by one. First is client. Any computer on the network that requests service from another computer on the internet. Right now you are viewing this video on YouTube, so you are a client. Okay, and again, suppose you are browsing through some websites, then you are requesting some pages from a server or from the internet, so you are a client. So here you can see a picture. Clients can be a laptop, mobile phone, or a desktop, and through internet they are connected to a server. Now what is this server? Any computer that receives requests from client computer, processes and sends the output. So server will contain all the information, or it will contain all the pages, videos, audios, games. So a server will provide those information to the clients through internet. So you can say that web server will respond to all the web related requests made by the client. Next, web pages. You have designed web pages using HTML, right? So a web page is a digital page hosted on a internet. Then website, collection of interconnected web pages is known as a website. So YouTube is a website, then Facebook is a website. If you go through cbse.nic.in, that is also a website, because it contains collection of web pages. Then web portals. Web portal is also a website, or you can say they are a service or search engine. Example, Google is a website, but also it is a web portal, because when you search some topic, you will get links to different websites. Okay, so such type of websites are known as a web portal. Web browser, so you are using a browser. Okay, you are using a web app right now, but you know about browsers, right? You have browsers installed in your mobile phone, either UC browser or Mozilla or Chrome. So these are all browsers. With the help of browser, we can surf through internet. Web client. A web client is a program or a component on client side that requests and uses services provided by web server. Now you can see there is a client and web client. Okay, so definitely there is some difference. So client is you it will be a client is not necessary that it will be through a internet, or you can say that is in our school computer lab one server, and we have 10 computers connected to that server. So rest of the computers, we can say it is a client. But web client, there will be uh, internet connection in a web client. Examples you can say are web browsers, there where specific page with components are fetching some information from web server. Email programming, file sharing programs, chat programs, etc. These are all web clients. URL, full form of URL is Uniform Resource Locator. So it's a unique address of a web page on internet, www.youtube.com, that is a URL. Then blog, short form, it's a short for weblog. So a blog, you can say it's a web page that serves as a publicly accessible personal journal for an individual. Most of the people you will find nowadays, they write blog. either they will write story or poems, or if they have some interest on a particular topic, they will write a blog. And the blogs you can share with your friends, they can put their comments there. So you can say that a blog is also a kind of website, but you can design your blog on your own. Next term is blogger. So one who writes a blog is known as a blogger. The author of a blog is known as a blogger. Newsgroup are internet discussion forums where groups of users with common interests gather to discuss on a common topic of interest. So newsgroup is a kind of forum where people or group of people, who have common interest on a particular topic, they can discuss using internet. Suppose there is a news group of let's say football, so people who have interest in football, they will join that group, and in that group they will discuss about football, like who is a best player, what are the upcoming games. Okay, so those are news group. Before news group there was one more point, that is blogging, which I have missed. So blogging is the action of writing. So when somebody is writing a blog, we can say he is blogging. Next, email full form is electronic mail, and email refers to message distribution by electronic means from one computer user to one or more recipient via network, mostly internet. So using internet, what we can do, we can send some letters. Okay, we can mail them. That is known as a email. And to send the email, we should have a email address, and to whom you are sending email, they should also have a email address. So this email address is what, suppose this is my email address, you can see. And here it has been divided. Actually email addresses are divided into two parts. So before at the rate symbol, you can say that is my username, and after at the rate symbol, that is gmail.com, is known as a host or domain name. I hope these points are clear. I'll stop here now because it has already become a very long video, and if you have any question, any doubt, you can ask me. Okay, just take your time, and okay, you just see the points, and if you have any question, you can ask in the group. Thank you.